What it do, what it do, what it do. It's your boy Neo. You just restarted our vibes 555, but we embrace change as it is the only constant. How y'all doing today? Happy officially Mercury Retrograde Day, because it's officially there. And bro, let me tell you. Yesterday, I was literally met. It's crazy how like it just started today, but I feel like when I woke up this morning, I feel like I'm at the end of my retrograde, if that makes sense. Like, it's kind of like maybe I feel like I'm in fast forward or whatever, but yesterday I was like played with something that had resurfaced back, something I thought that was done. Not that I thought that I was done with, and it was just like my test. It's like I had my final early. You know how like when you got AP classes or you they let you take your final earlier, and that way you don't gotta go for the rest of the semester. I think that's what happened, and I think your boy passed, bro. Echo off. Cause the energy I'm in right now is just, bro, I feel too good. I can't explain it. I don't know. I tell you what though, I'm not questioning it. I'm just about to bask in it. How about that? So man, I hope y'all doing well. Hope y'all feeling the same. All the things. I thought we just jump right up into the energy. Let's ring this bell right quick and get some fresh stuff up in here. You know, again, because shit, everything, bro, everything is by design. This is happening for us and not to us. So take the bull by the horns, man. Damn, I feel good today, bro. You know what's like? I feel good. Like, it ain't nothing that you can say that would permeate what I got going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even penetrate this bubble. Not that you would want to, or not y'all. You know, hopefully my collective wouldn't want to do that. But I did just find out today, confirmed through trying to help somebody else, that people really do watch people through hate. Like, they don't really like the person, but they just watch it to know what's going on in their life. I could never. I could never do that. No judgments though. But it just lets you know that how some people are built. And you know, that's not me at all. That's not me at all. But people do that. So yeah, let me qualify that statement. But we're gonna jump right into these messages real quick. I hope that y'all are really understanding the blessing of the retrograde and not seeing it as a hindrance. I hope that you really pass this test so that way you don't gotta repeat it. But more importantly, I just want y'all to be conscious enough to know that you're taking the test, because that's the first step. Some people moving out here and don't think that anything matters, and that all of this is just, you know, it doesn't even matter. We got to get into that. I got these messages, bro. Can you feel it in the... But before we do that, we got to start this thing off right. Can you feel it in the air tonight? The intention for this reading, spirit, hey, is to reach my collective and get them through this Mercury retrograde cycle with as less resistance as possible. Because you can't fight the inevitable. You gotta rock with it. We gonna see these mountains and we gonna move around them joints. We not gonna complain that the mountain is there. We just gonna plan the strategy around that. We're gonna use our energy effectively. We're not gonna waste time being upset about something. We're gonna take the energy to find out how to change that. Do you understand me? We not battling flesh and blood. But y'all, I love y'all, man. And I'm praying for y'all every day. Praying for y'all right now. May you be blessed and highly favored and all that shit. Let's do it. What does my collective need to know right now for this retrograde? What's happening today? What's going on with them? Come on, baby. Success. Recognition. Hold up. Are you being recognized for stepping in your power? Hey, I'm with that. Let me congratulate you and celebrate you. Not that you need me to, because you didn't ask me to do that. You don't need validation, but I'm happy to give it to you. Yeah, man, like, whatever you're doing right now, keep doing it. Ooh, come on, Emperor. Somebody in their power to the second degree type shit. Damn, I should have said squared. It's been a while since I've been in school, but it's cool though. What's going on with this? Bro, come on, man. I swear, bro. You're out here being recognized because you're following your motherfucking intuition. You are being led by the divine. You are out here. Look at this. This 3 of Swords right here to the 10 of Pentacles. You are addressing the hurt in your life with your team, bro. You're not out here trying to fake the funk. You're not out here trying to put on. You out here living in your truth, whether that's you happy or whether you're successful. Heavy on the creative energy. 323 could be significant, or 33. Yeah, man. You could just be really being led by the divine, period, bro. Like, that's beautiful shit. That's how I'm feeling right now, man. Tell us some more. Ooh. We got the Wheel of Fortune to the King of Cups to the Eight of Swords with the Justice on the back. Give your boy a second. Let me sit with that. Yeah. This success or whatever like that, this recognition, this collaboration that you're doing is definitely you and your spiritual team, because the next card is the High Priestess. You know, you're receiving these messages from the divine, which is allowing you to turn this shit around. What it's giving is it's giving transmutation is what it's giving. With this Eight of Swords on the back, it's giving me that somebody's now giving themselves grace. Like somebody is restructuring the way that they think about things. Maybe you are got a more can-do attitude about stuff with this Justice card on the back, bringing the balance back in, you know, where you used to be very one-sided in a situation. Example, maybe somebody says, hey, I'm gonna use me. Hey, black ass nigga. Now, I am black, okay? So, but if it triggered me, before I say, fuck you, whatever you are, respond back, or take that as a whatever, I should say, hey, Neo, bro, why did that trigger you that they called you a black ass nigga? And then in that moment, when you ask yourself why you're triggered, you start to respond instead of react, right? And anytime you're reacting to something, you're not in control. That's definitely some Eight of Swords energy, right? But with you turning this shit around, tapping into this King of Cups, you are allowing yourself to be more emotionally sound, emotionally stable, to where you're not allowing other motherfuckers and what they said to project onto you type shit. Which really, even doesn't matter what they said, if you let it affect you, that's you deciding to do that. I can't make you feel anything that you don't allow yourself to feel. You have to always know that. I could try, but you ultimately have to succumb to that. And it looked like somebody said, nah, fuck that. And I'm with that. What we got? Damn, it's high. Nine of Swords. Interesting. Somebody could be in the dark night of the soul. Or maybe somebody could, well, we're going to reverse engineer it right now. What's the Nine of Swords? Y'all done with that shit. We done with anxiety. We done with the depression. We done worrying. We done with that. We transmuting that shit every chance we get. With this King of Wands on the back, bro, you focused on this right here is giving me somebody who really tapped in spiritually. Like somebody who is really, well, we do that already. I'm being redundant. But yeah, with this Death card clarifying this Nine of Swords, yeah, we're not doing that. Let's see what else was about to give. What's this Death with the Nine of Swords? What I said, man. You over here nurturing yourself. You are being your own best friend. You are being abundant. And you know what, though? It's giving that despite this new energy that you in, you still having grace for other motherfuckers who not where you at. That's what's beautiful about this. It's not giving no... Hold on, before I say that, because... Hold on. I'm going to reserve that, what I was about to say. What's the Eight of Swords? Can you feel it in the air tonight? We got the Fool energy with the Four of Wands with the Ten of Cups. Clarifying the Eight of Swords. Yeah, it's definitely giving that... It's definitely giving that you could have been very much so reactionary. And it's giving that maybe where you were reacting to those energies came from like the people that were really close to you. Maybe that's your test for this retrograde, is that the people that's really going to test you, your real test is going to come from the people that you keep in your inner circle. The people that's your support system. Is that really your support system? Now is the time to challenge and, redo that roster. I meant not roster like dating, because I don't support that. I'm talking about roster like in who on your team type shit that supports you. With this Fool energy being the first card out under this Eight of Swords, you was keeping yourself trapped in this, but the family was allowing you to stay there. Like maybe you felt something and then you would talk to the family and they would say, well, I wouldn't do that if I were you, and then you're not doing it. Okay, well, bitch, who asked you? How about that? And even if you want to take their advice, which is cool, you can, or you don't have to. But don't let that be the deciding factor for you. You know what I'm saying? But I don't got to tell you that no more, because I think that y'all already learned that. I think, and this giving right here that you are in control of your own happiness as well. With this Eight of Swords being clarified about all of this. All of this is under your control, because Eight of Swords is somebody who is, this is some self-imposed restrictions, right? This ain't nothing to do with the outside world. I can't you know, unstuck your mind about something. I can't make you flip your switch and make you upset, happy, or whatever. I can trigger you, but again, you decide what buttons you allow to have power. Man, this is some beautiful shit, bro. With this 8 of Wands on the back, something could be happening quickly. Hold up, what's that? Ooh, ooh. You could be, it's giving like you could be blocking some people out. I'm glad y'all catching up. It's giving that you could be making more calculated moves to fly solo, and you're not feeling bad about it. Ain't no, it's giving, ain't no love lost, but it's giving like, I'm not tripping over it. Like, this is supposed to be happening. Like you didn't see something, maybe you got a message from the divine, and that hoe came in quick. And then you over here with this 7 of Swords, like, how the fuck can I implement this in my life? Oh, I know. Solo dolo. Solo motherfucking dolo. That's how we do that there. That's how we do that there. That's crazy. So let's, well, let me switch this. No. Okay, cool, bro. So I was clarifying the High Priestess, and then this bad boy came out. 26 could be significant. Clarified by the 2 of Cups to the 6 of motherfucking Cups. God damn it. That's telling me right now that somebody is in line with their higher self and doing some heavy healing right now. Maybe it's the healing that's got you in this successful state. Whatever this is, this collaboration, is this you and your higher self healing to make this a better relationship, to let you know where you are not being appreciated, to let you know that you are the co-creator of your own fucking universe and you don't need nobody else to validate you. Although it does feel good, it is not a requirement. And it's best for you to not seek it as much, because you'll never know. Expecting validation is waiting for somebody else to tell you that you're doing a good job. And we can't live life like that. We could die tomorrow, then who gonna validate who? Knock on wood. Fuck that. We ain't dying tomorrow, goddamn. Claim that. Let's do this here. How I want to do this. What's going to be the biggest test for my collective in this retrograde? Damn, bro. Closing out the cycles. It's heavy. And it fell on the family card too. I was about to say, it's giving heavy family, because those are the hardest cycles to break. The ones that have been formed around you your whole life. You know, these relationships, these dynamics that you were thrusted into. You didn't walk into them. You know, you're not here because you wanted to be. Well, I mean, technically you are, because you did sign this contract to come down here for this human experience. But, you know, you didn't. Well, maybe I guess you did. You did still. But still, though, like, you know, that's your problem, right? You done been around them for so long that you forgot that your family, it's not really your family. Or you forgot why you signed up with the family, right? Because I believe that we pick certain people to be in our life to facilitate our growth. So when I think about some of my past relationships, I could say that, okay, my higher self saw that this person was selfish. So I decided that I want to be with somebody who's selfish so that I could learn how to put myself first, right? So I needed to see this behavior here. I needed to be disrespected and mistreated enough for me to then want that for myself, if that makes sense. Kind of like how, you know, you marketing. You see somebody on TV eat McDonald's and now you want McDonald's, right? Monkey see, monkey do type shit. With this 9 of Wands on the back, it's definitely given that it's going to be hard. It's definitely given that you really don't want to let go. Yeah, I've been there, bro. Been there. But it looked like, though, you already on the right path to like choosing yourself type shit and getting out of your head. Maybe that's why this 9 of Swords was at the end. Like, we still here, but we know we need to transform. We know that this is not conducive to anything positive. We know that we need to love on ourselves, nurture ourselves, nurture what it is that we want to do. But be real about it, though, because, you know, Queen of Wands is somebody, Queen of Pentacles. Hey, y'all could be in that Queen of Wands energy, too, feeling sexy and bold and daring, you know, ready to get back out there in life. But come back to the Queen of Pentacles, like, the fuck going on outside? Let me mind my business. Let's talk more about this world. What's the world card? Come on, man. You may have a problem letting go from a King of Pentacles in your life, or this could be an energy. Are you having a hard time ending a cycle or a toxic cycle with money, with stability, overgiving, your family, because this is a family man card. What's on the back? Heavy on the balance, heavy on the groundedness. Like something here is trying to keep you out balance, whether this is a person or energy. What's going on? Interesting. Ooh, it's definitely giving person. Ooh, 10 of swords on the back. Listen, man. Listen, man. Y'all could be in a cycle with somebody that could be very, very hypersensitive. But I don't mean hypersensitive in a good way. I mean hypersensitive like in a touchy way. Like, you know, maybe you walk into the kitchen and then you say, hey, good morning. And then your boo's like, what's good about it? It's like, hold up, bitch, damn. Everything, bitch, because you woke up. Chill the fuck out. Like, you could be dealing with some shit like that. Like, maybe you're excusing behaviors because you've been in the cycle for so long. Maybe you are, now that's definitely giving what it is, because that's the world card right there. And what's crazy is that a lot of times I don't see the Queen of Cups as a negative card. Sometimes to me, this could be somebody who is trusting themselves, but trusting themselves quietly. Like, maybe this kind of give me somebody who play dumb type shit. Like, yeah, whatever. Oh, the answer's A. Oh, thank you. But then you go circle D. It's like, you dumbass bitch. That's what it's giving. It's giving like, I'm gonna let you be dumb over there, but that's not what it's giving right now. This one is giving me somebody, because especially with this world card in the reverse, you could be dealing with somebody who could be stable, but not emotionally stable. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe they pay all the bills and you out here walking on eggshells type shit. I don't know. It's just giving like a dichotomy of swords. There's this juxtaposition happening here that's kind of off. And then with this 10 of swords right here, do I need to go any further? Do I really need to break it down? If you don't even know tarot, if you just look at the card, it don't look that positive, you know? And so you got the world in reverse, and we're going to be ending it with this 10 of swords. Bro, ham. Oh, look at that. I can't make it up. Bro, something got to go. Something got to go. Whew. I'm going to take it too. That's crazy. Tell me more about my collective and what they... Yeah. Collective. Understand and never forget, you are in control of your power and your motherfucking emotions and sadness. But sometimes stepping in your power does mean you're going to have some grief and sorrow, because everybody can't go with you. This King of Pentacles / Queen of Cups may not be able to go with you. It sucks, bro. It sucks, sis. But you didn't come here for that. You didn't come here for them. You didn't come here to thrive in the 3D. You came here to make your way back up to the 5D. And staying in these toxic relationships is going to have you reincarnating for another motherfucking time. Now, if you into that, hey, you do you. Because if you like it, I love it. Now, if that's not your main concern, then we got to get this together. I don't know where you at in your retrograde journey or your spiritual journey. What I do know is that I can tell from here that you know that this is not all it's cracked up to be. What's the Magician? What's the Magician? Come on, man. Come on. Come on with the Emperor on the back. You got the 9 of Cups right here. Again, heavy on the you control your happiness. The moment that you start taking back your power and you realize that you don't need anybody in your life, you just want them in your life. Maybe this is like maybe your real lesson here is us mastering the art of detachment. You know, like really loving somebody, but then understanding that they could really be gone tomorrow. And that's not to be cynical or pessimistic. It's just being realistic for your soul's journey. Do you understand? Like, you love your parents to death. Even the parents that don't do you the way that you want them to do, you still love them. And even the ones that do what they're supposed to do, you love them. But you know that at some point they are going to die. Nothing is going to be forever, right? So you can be in control of that. You can rationalize that early, process that, and that way when it does happen, you kind of, it's still going to be hard, but you easier with it. But when you are fighting the funk, when you don't want to realize and accept that death is coming, you keep yourself in these cycles. When you don't want to accept the truth of what's in your face, your mama is 99. Why are we, planning a trip in 5 years? The bitch not gonna be here. She may or she may not. But I get being optimistic, but let's be realistic. You are setting yourself up. You are going off of hopes, wishes, and prayers, which is a great thing to do. That is a great thing to do, but not in every situation. It's given right here that that somebody could just be emotionally tied to stuff. Emotionally tied to what they think they're supposed to have or what they've been invested in. But it does look like somebody is definitely having an awakening at the least, or just having this retrograde come through them, because we do got the high priestess out here. So you are definitely receiving these messages, and you are expecting or turning some shit around in your favor only because of your newfound understanding of what's going on. And it's crazy because there is no way that you can elevate and still stay with somebody who wants to stagnate. You understand? We can't be together if I want to live on the second floor and you want to stay on the first floor. That don't work. We have to be either moving together or moving together. Like, there's no other option. That's just it. So if this person that you struggling with, you know, and what's crazy about this is you have plenty of reasons to let this shit go. With this Ten of Swords coming out, it ain't like, you know, this relationship been all cakes and roses. And so you could say, well, you know, but they do. Like, come on, man. You didn't have this many swords. It's probably time to let that shit go. Heavy on to let that shit go. Let's see. What's the Ten of Swords? This person probably doesn't want to do any inner work. This person probably doesn't want to do no soul searching. This person is probably of the motherfucking world. You know, probably very materialistic. They probably put on for clout chasing the type shit. You know, this is the kind of person is what is given. Hold on, let me get a little bit more before I go in on this person. Give me more about this Ten of Swords in the Hermit. God damn it, man. Whew, the Ten of Wands right there. That's crazy. 10, 9, 10. That's crazy. Let me get a little bit more. The Ace of Wands to the King of Wands. Interesting. This person, this person right here could have done some horrible shit, right? Done some horrible shit. And then wanted to like try to do their own thing type shit. Or no, I'm sorry. You wanted to do your own thing type shit. And it's like, this shit weighs you the fuck down. The burden of having to deal with this betrayal, this conflict, this whatever. Let's read the card real quick. It says betrayal, rock bottom, pain, painful endings, and loss. So this person did something. And for this Hermit card to be clarifying it, they left you out in the cold. They caused you to have to go within. So it's giving heavy on the betrayal, heavy on the I put somebody before you type shit, because homeboy walking away with the light on. You know what I'm saying? It don't look like he's trying to make his way back. He's trying to get out of there. Because look right here, 10 of Wands, responsibility, burden, hard work, achievement, effort. You had to leave this shit when you need to leave this shit because the shit was weighing you down. Or it is weighing you down. Hopefully this is past tense. Hopefully I'm talking to somebody who already been through this. Hold up. I'm not even going to say that. But look, even with this though, this person done all of this shit, and they want to do what? Spark a new flame. But with who though? I said what they do. Hermit. Even if we don't want to read into the storyline that I just supplied, let's just take it step by step. Okay, they did something so bad that caused you to need to go to yourself. It's a solitude, introspection, guidance, and wisdom. Okay, you needed some guidance and wisdom. Why? Because you was feeling overburdened or whatever like that with all this responsibility, you know, or with the lack of responsibility. Because all this is clarifying the Ten of Swords. Because somebody wanted to start something new with somebody else. You understand? That's this heavy on the betrayal. Why are you fighting for somebody who was so quick to give you up? But listen, I've been there. This ain't no judgment. It's just like I'm bringing it to you logically, so that way maybe you can process it that way, and then it'll make it easy for you to let go emotionally. Because if you logically can see that something doesn't make sense, it's easier to release that shit. I can tell you all day 2 + 2 is 4, but when you see the breakdown of the math and how I did that, it's easy to understand, right? Like division. However, if you don't know how it's going, you don't know if you're coming or going. I don't know, bro. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. What's this? Let me see what I want to do. What's the Hermit? No. What's the 8 of Cups? Oh, shit. Yeah. Something gonna hit you like a ton of bricks. Or you're gonna be out like a ton of bricks. Or if you do not walk away, your shit gonna be crumbling down brick by brick. Do you see what I'm saying? This Eight of Cups right here is like somebody who was like, you know, going within type shit. It's kind of giving like hermit energy just on the other side of the spectrum. Hold on, let me see what that's about to be. What's this? What's the Tower? I love how it came all the way over here on top of the Magician and the Nine of Cups. Because somebody know what the fuck is their power. Come on, man, the Chariot. I can't make it up, bro. That's why it went all the way over there. Listen, bro. This Eight of Cups right here, you gonna realize something. You gonna want to be better. And you gonna realize that this motherfucker ain't it. And boom, here come that Tower. Boom. You carried the fuck on. You gonna be carrying the fuck on. You focused on your betterment. You're focused on improvement. And nothing against this person, but you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. We don't have time to be trying to save hoes that don't want to be saved. Shout out to Project Pat. Okay, you're like, bro, the Captain Save-A-Hoe days are done. They're over. That's not your job. And if it is your job, please show me your paycheck. Because I was good at that job, but I stopped because I wasn't getting paid. But if you got a way to get paid from it, let your boy know. We will double team that hoe together. But until that time, collective, not that this is all about money, but until that time, if you're going to be investing this kind of energy, you best be getting paid for it. And if you're not getting paid for it, the only time you should be giving that energy out for free is when it's to yourself. Even with your friends. Like, I'm not saying this has to be a quid pro quo, however you say that. Everything don't have to be a transactional, but there has to be some benefit. Maybe you counsel them this time and then the next time they do you. I don't know. But what it's giving right now is that something is not balanced. You are showing up more than someone else is. You're doing 60% and somebody else is probably doing 30. And we still missing 10. That don't mean you need to do the extra 10. You know see what I'm saying? That means that this person needs to get their shit together. I think that's what this is about right here, bro. Fuck these hoes. Literally and figuratively, okay? Put yourself motherfucking first. Realize that you're not even mad at the person. It's the character within them that's the problem. That should make it even easier to leave. Right? Let's get some of these joints right here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. What's going on in this retrograde? What this say? Hot minute or New York minute. I said something was gonna be happening quickly or surprise or hit you like a ton of bricks. Let's see what's going on out here for the collective in this retrograde. Damn, what a good day. Let's see. Give me something. Tabletop, please, spirit. What the collective needs to know for the retrograde. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. And since we cutting things out of our life, I'm not going to get the normal amount of shit. I'm going to get what the fuck we need. No extra. What we need, spirit. Okay. I'll do that. What we need. What we need. Okay, fuck it. We don't need nothing out of there. Cool, cool, cool. And a little bit more. Oh, shit. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Damn. That's why when shit coming out, because that's not the plan. We're going to still take them. But I got inspired last night. I went ahead and made us a scripture oracle deck. Let's see what scriptures will benefit my collective in this retrograde. Because you can't go wrong with the word. Even though it's written by man, you got some good shit in there. Give us 3. What the collective need to know from your book, spirit? What collective need to... Uno más. That'll do. All right. Let's start with the scriptures first. All right, collective, we got Psalm 7, verse 14 through 16. The wicked conceive evil. They are pregnant with trouble and give birth to lies. They dig a deep pit to trap others, then fall into it themselves. The trouble they make for others backfires on them. So don't be out here trying to get your lick back. Don't be out here, obsessed with, oh, when they gonna get their karma. Trust me, it's coming. We got Psalms 9, verse 13 through 15. Lord, have mercy on me. See how many enemies torment me. Snatch me back from the jaws of death. Save me so I can praise you publicly at Jerusalem gates, so I can rejoice that you have reserved me. The nations here have fallen into the pit that was dug for others. Their own feet have been caught in their own traps they set. Damn, that's crazy. With both of those coming out kind of saying the same thing, be careful. Maybe somebody's trying to set you up. Psalm 7, Psalms 9. Yeah, heavy on that, bro. Pray. And you know what? And if somebody wants you to save them, let them know that ain't your job. That's the Lord's job. The Lord can save you. What's Psalm 41? Oh, the joys of those who are kind to the poor. The Lord rescues them when they are in trouble. The Lord protects them and keeps them alive. The Lord will protect his people. When you out here being nefarious and shit like that, definitely don't protect that. If the Lord won't protect them, then you damn sure shouldn't. How about that? How about that? Don't feel compelled to help these hoes. Pray that they help the damn self. What we got? It's okay to cry if you need to let it out. I know, because it's going to be tough. Whoever this is you got to separate from, whatever this is, whomever it may be. It's going to fuck with you emotionally. But please be honest with yourself. Around Father's Day could be significant. Hopefully it don't take you that long. Retrograde will be for sure over by then, so please don't let it be that long. When you least expect it. Interesting. When you least expect it. Be careful with that setup shit too, right? Somebody could be trying to set you up around Father's Day when you least expect it. You may not even be a father. Maybe that's why you're going to least expect it, because that day it don't really have no significance to you. Be careful. Somebody a begging ass bitch and they're selfish. That's tough. That could be the person that you with. Fighter. Modest. Fighter, modest. Somebody could be fighting you about something that you are being reserved about, or something that you don't want to take further. Like maybe somebody is fighting with you about something and you trying to take the high road. So you really trying to be modest about a situation so that way you don't have to be a fighter with them, because it takes two to tango. You know what I'm saying? If we plexed up and you hit me and I don't hit you back, that's not a fight. First of all, that would never happen. But for the purposes of this scenario, we gonna take this hypothetical. If you hit me and I don't hit you back, that's not a fight. You just struck me. If you and I are sitting down together and you just yelling and I'm not saying shit, we're not arguing, you are just yelling at me. It takes two to tango. So if you don't want to be in this kind of situation, don't give it the energy that it's requiring. Be grateful, be encouraged, and be hopeful. Come on, collective. Keep up with self-care. Routines and affirmations. Bro, you cannot be trying to give yourself self-care when you living next to somebody who's trying to tear you down type shit, or who is taking you from that. Don't repeat history. Knowledge is power. And know your worth. Come on now. I'm sure the divine has told you that you're worth more than gold type shit. Detox, exactly. Detox. You need to detox from this situation, from this person, from whatever. Maybe detox right up into the Bible type shit. Go pray about it. Kids, interesting. Could you be staying with this person for children? I almost said something, but I ain't gonna say that. Yes, I am, because it's funny. Fuck them kids. I mean that though, literally, but not so seriously though. Like, having kids are great, and it's wonderful when they can grow up in a 2-parent household. But if one of the parents is being destructive, that is poisoning the entire well. So then you think that you're staying for the kids and their well-being, but now you are now suffering. And you can't be the best parent you are if somebody or your co-parent is tearing you down. Y'all supposed to be working in tandem, not separate type shit. Do not let kids be the reason that you stay putting yourself second, or that you stay in a situation that you know is not good for you. Just think, you with this person, right? But you stand for the kids. And then you pour all of this energy into it, and then the Lord takes you away. And now the kids are only stuck with that person. because you didn't work yourself to the ground. You didn't internalize so much shit that it's manifested physically. Listen, your sanity and your peace is your highest commodity and currency. Without those, you can't really get nowhere. Everybody's gonna break down at all times. But if you don't know how to build yourself back up, or maybe you do know how to build yourself back up, but you can't because you constantly be towed down by your person. Man, this person could be a Scorpio. Maybe a Scorpio season could be significant. October 24th through November 22nd. 8 weeks, 8 months could be significant. 888. Come on, abundance. Funeral. Interesting. Damn it, I just said something about death too. Ooh. If someone does pass away, my condolences. I definitely didn't mean it that way. However, one of the messages about this is like being prepared, right? Like being realistic. If you know that something could be happening, maybe this is a sign of your life insurance. I don't know. It's just really telling me be prepared, because funerals don't. I mean, people die every day, but you can plan for a funeral. You know what I'm saying? Bring us home, spirit, and bring us home indeed. It's all by design. You'll get aligned when it's showtime. Don't give up. You got this. Hey, I love that. Man, that's good. That's some good shit. Hold up. Let's keep the party going, because this deck ain't never negative. It tells us exactly what we need to hear. All right, spirit. Man, it's a beautiful day. With that being said, I'm going to take a message from my own reading while in the reading. Maybe I did pass the test yesterday that's got me in this energy, but the retrograde is still going. So what I should expect to have another test, so that way I can stay ready, or be prepared so I ain't got to get ready. That'll be the smart thing to do. So I'm going to bask in it, but I'm going to keep my head on the swivel to see what else is coming. Because the devil will strike when you're having a good time. What the collective need to know. That's crazy. Resonating in real time. That's crazy. That's crazy. Come on, rescue. All right. Rescue. What we got going on for the rescue? All right. Number 16. That could be significant, or the number 7. You are always safe and secure and free to be yourself. God damn it. Let me just read that again, and I'm gonna let that set in. It say, rescue. You are always safe and secure and free to be yourself. Here we go. Asking for help isn't easy for many successful people. However, that's what you need to know. I'm sorry, hold up. However, that's what you need to do now as you expand your life. If you find yourself troubled, you can expect help from whatever issue is at hand right now. You need to only ask, and assistance will come your way. The most important support you can expect is from spirit. Come on, man. Get into the right relationship with the divine, and you'll see that many conditions line up as if by magic to provide you with all the help that you need. Ask and you will receive. There is no need to fear. Safety is a place within. Bro, I said this deck is always on time and always with the right message. Listen, bro. Whatever you're going through, whatever you got to release in this retrograde is going to be hard, but anything is possible through the divine. If you stay open to receiving the messages, you won't be blind. Okay? But I love y'all. I'm praying for y'all, and I am wishing y'all much success through this retrograde. Again, if you need some help, go through a reading. Maybe go look at somebody else's readings. I don't know, but do not be trying to heal in a place where you got hurt. You understand? That don't make no sense. Don't be trying to lean on this person for support and this person over here cheating on you. They don't mean you no good. If they was trying to support you, they wouldn't be cheating on you, bro. Keep your wits about you. Accept things as they are. Stop romanticizing shit. I used to be good for that. Up until last year. If I'm totally being honest, I ain't got to lie about nothing. I feel like I need y'all to know that I'm being vulnerable with y'all so y'all can understand that this shit right here ain't linear. And it don't have no time constraints on it or whatever. It happened for you when it happened for you. But just know that you're not the only one going through that. Don't feel like, isolated and alone. Because that's how I used to feel. Thank God for the internet. Now you can get on Reddit and shit, but You know, when you're going through, you don't even be thinking about that. You just be like, oh, woo, 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 woo. Man, Spirit, I love you, man, for bringing me through that. And I love you for bringing my collective through whatever they're going through. With that being said, collective, I'm going to let y'all get back to whatever the fuck y'all was doing. I love y'all. I hope y'all feeling safe, blessed, how you favorite, and all that good shit. Keep your wits about you. Keep fighting a good fight. Neo motherfucking out.